Okay, welcome everybody. Good morning. Monday morning here, March 8th. We are introducing a new stock this week, Tetra Biopharma. And this is I'm going to go through this pretty quick. It's a biopharma drug development company. Their science is based on cannabis, cannabinoids, all that good stuff. If you've seen the GW Pharma deal, look, the biotech industry, healthcare, pharma space, they're all looking for these cannabinoids, cannabis developed drugs. That's the new thing. It's been going on for a couple of years, but I'm not going to get into the science too much, because with these biotech deals, the truth is nobody really knows anything. I mean, you never know what's going to work, what's not going to work. I think what is it? Viagra was originally developed as I think as a heart medicine or something, or a hair growth medicine, something like that. And and didn't work for that. It worked for something else, or maybe it was the Cialis. Well, that happens all the time. So nobody in that industry knows anything. But let's kind of explain what is it that we like about Tetra Biopharma. Okay, so it's got a couple things happening. Number one, it's big pipeline of drugs in development that are really addressing multi-billion-dollar market opportunities. Okay, that's number one. That pipeline, and I'm going to kind of show you something else. So they got a pipeline. They got a lot of news flow, as you can see. They got a pretty decent. Okay, here we go. Pretty decent amount of news flow. So there is things happening there. There is catalyst for that. I'm going to look at these charts right now. Okay, so here's today it's up a little bit. So we announced this already for our platinum members early this morning, shortly after the close. So yes, number one, the great story. They got addressing massive multi-billion-dollar opportunities. Number two, they're part of a big theme. They're in the kind of that right space. Everybody in the biotech pharma business is interested in anything to do with cannabis developed, cannabinoid, whatever you want to call it, developed drugs. That is where the market is going. Just take a look at GW Pharma. Number two, catalysts, multiple catalysts. So these guys have many catalysts in place. You get this massive news flow. There's constantly new trials going on. There's a lot of news flow around these drugs that they have in development. So that's going to create a lot of good market activity. Plus, they have they got a decent amount of cash. They just raised, I think they closed $14 million just recently. Okay, so that is a good place to be. They're cashed up. And what I like is especially the chart. This is my favorite. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm a chart guy. So here, if you look at this, it's basically, this thing is bottomed out. This is basically a double bottom. It's maybe even a head and shoulders bottom. We're not going to know until later exactly what it is, but to me, it looks like a bottom. So it's really been de-risked. You got the stochastics about to turn up. They're probably going to turn up once, with today's action here. So I think this thing is going to probably close this gap pretty quickly in, let's call it, 25-cent range. So you got a pretty clear path to a quarter. Once it goes there, I think let's see what happens. I mean, we're going to have the company on this week. They'll probably have some news flow. I think they're also going to be doing some institutional marketing this week. So there's a lot of things happening. Again, the market's looking for the next GW Pharma. They're looking for the next, that one's off. GW is off the market. So they, Tetra Bio right here could be a good entry point for a lot of institutions. And what else do we like? What else do I like about this? I think we've pretty much hit the main point. So yeah, chart looks pretty good. You got this kind of double bottom here, and you got some pretty compelling fundamentals. So let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. We get the chat. I didn't realize that the chat. This is the first time we're doing this. So it's the YouTube thing is not working quite as it should. This stream is going it's not showing up on our public channel. It's only available for our members, as far as I know. Yeah, is it? Let me just check. Let me just check. Let me see if it's on my phone. Let me see if it's showing up. It should be only available for. Yeah, that's right. Good. Perfect. Okay. All right. Only you guys are able to see it. So TBP is the symbol. So you were asking about the symbol. The symbol, as has been mentioned here, very helpfully, Ramsey. TBP, TBPMF, over the counter. Yeah, so we're off to the races over here. Let's see what the company is going to be talking about. Yeah, you know what I like about biotechs is, there's a lot of blue sky potential. There's blue sky potential, and it's one of those things where, when the market really gets excited about one, it's like with Cytodyne, which ran from 50 cents to $10. People get crazy because there's that that it really triggers all the FOMO, the greed buttons, the market just once these things start moving, everybody jumps into it. And if you look at this chart, I mean, I showed you in the Telegram, I put out the long-term chart. Let me see if I can show you right here. This has had some big spikes. Okay, is this a 5-year chart? No, it's not. For some reason, it's not showing properly here on this. Let me see if this works. 5 years, 2 years, max. No, it's not. Oh, I see. I know what I have to do. Okay. I got to do the TBPMF. So I got to do the US symbol to get the proper chart. And then I'm going to show you the, let's see, pretty much 5 years. So, as you can see, this thing has had big spikes. Look at these spikes. So look, anytime they have news, things start happening, these things can spike. And interestingly enough, we are breaking above the moving average. What's the moving average? What's the 50 period? I guess 50 week. It would be 50 week. It would be 28. Is it 28 cents? Let's take a look. Where is it? It doesn't make sense. Is it 28? Or no, it's right here. No, it's right here. I think it's right here. So if we break above this right now, which I think we did, unless this data is not, unless I'm getting bad data here, but I think we just broke out of the moving average today. That's what it looks like to me. So that there's going to be some good momentum coming in there. Oh yeah, this is the US. Sorry, I'm getting all these charts mixed up. I'm looking at the American symbol right now. This is TBPMF. So yeah, so sorry about the confusion. TBPMF looks like we're above the moving average right now. So there's some going to be positive momentum. And I'm looking forward to having the company on, and we're going to get the we'll get the real details. Again, these are all stocks are high risk. You see the disclaimer thing at the bottom, very high risk. You could lose all your money. These things can all go to zero. These companies are clients of Wall Street Reporter, so our opinion is absolutely biased. What else can we say? Yeah, do your due diligence, all that other good stuff. Do not buy any of these stocks unless you can afford to lose all your money in them. All right. That said, I'll see you later in the week. Thank you for tuning in.